Hi guys, Nintendo 13 coming at you with another pickup video. This is my third time trying to film this. My camera has been like going to hell. So I got a different shirt on than I had in the thumbnail, but I really don't care to redo it. So let me get started right with my biggest thing in here, my most special thing to me, because I did use it for the thumbnail. Uh, as you know, Haley went home last weekend, and um, we had made an agreement that she would send me back my system if I sent her with another one. So I sent my gray Nintendo 64 home with her, and I got back my Jungle Green 64. This is the one that I bought brand new when it came out, and I'm very happy to have it back in my possession. So, unfortunately, she couldn't find the controller. They think it's still in storage, and hopefully that does come back to me. But other than that, I have it all complete, minus the box and stuff, of course. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to picking up another controller for it. But she did send me with this, my original yellow controller. The joystick's a little whopped out, but that's okay because me and my ex, we used to play Mario parties all the time, and you know that's a killer for these joysticks. So it was a well-earned floppy joystick. So anyway, but Haley knew that I didn't have this one on my wall because that's where I keep all my different controllers. So she sent that back for me. And I also got back some of my games that she didn't want anymore that were, mine from before. So I was very happy about these because I didn't have these in my collection again. I have Quest 64 and Diddy Kong Racing. This is a great one. I think it's actually better than the Mario Kart that's on here. And then we got my Mario Party. Now this is really bad. It's covered in stickers and it's got tape up on the label for the video games sticker that was on it. And I really don't care. I may or may not upgrade the label if I find another copy sometime soon. I'm just happy to have it back. And the best one of all, I got my Mario Party 3. So thank you very much, Haley. I really appreciate you sending them home to me. And yeah, I'm thank you very much. So I know you're watching this, so either way, hi Haley. Okay, so let me get on to some stuff I got from Goodwill. Okay, so found another fat PS2 over there, and I was not liking this. If you can see it, I don't know. My light's all glary. Anyway, it's a $10 price sticker that you can't really see. So yeah, whatever. 10 bucks. And I wasn't going to pay that, but I had a 30% off coupon I was thinking about using. But then I noticed right here that I don't believe that you can use any controller, and I don't think it can be repaired. So I explained that to them, that it is junk, it had no cords with it, no nothing. They still wanted 10 bucks for it. The last one was $5, and I still got them to go down from there. Anyway, I talked to the manager, pointed out the fact that it was broken. I was just interested in it for the shell and maybe the drive for another PS2. And I got it for $1.99. No, $2.99, sorry. I got it for 3 bucks. And this has been opened. Yeah, somebody's opened this before. It opened just fine. I don't know. I don't really care. Like I said, I just want it for the drive mainly. So yeah, 3 bucks on that. I wasn't really complaining. It was a good, fair deal. Then I found this Pocket Tetris. Still new in the package. And it does turn on. Yeah, you can see on there. It's turning on. It's working. But it's from 2001, so pretty good batteries then. But being sealed and everything, I couldn't help but to pick it up. It was Tetris. It's not Nintendo or anything, but still, it was worth 3 bucks. Picked up this Spider-Man handheld plug and play, or yeah, handheld Spider-Man plug and play. And I don't know why I even picked these up. I never play them, but it did work with the batteries that are in it. And I figure Spider-Man's probably really hard to still have in good condition on one of these. Seems like he'd just break off really easy. But I picked that up for 99 cents. Couldn't go wrong. Like I said, it works and it's in good shape. And one last thing that I got at Goodwill. I believe this was a little pricey for what it is, but I still bought it. I said why not? I hadn't had one like this. Anyway, I got an Intellivision flashback console. And you can see up here, you know, it's original 40 bucks at Dollar General, and I got it for $9. But it is a Dollar General version. It comes with an extra game, and it's got 61 games on it. The box is in brand new condition. And get into here, and it's got everything. It's got the instructions, it's got the console, and under the console it has the little cards for the overlays. See, these things for the controllers, which are just like they used to be for the system, which is really neat. I like these at games systems. I've got quite a few of them now. I don't think I'll ever play it, but it was definitely a must get in this condition. It seemed like a fair price. So, alright, let's move on. Now, here's a weird one for you. Well, it's a weird one for me. So, apparently somebody on here that got my address off my About section sent me a package right here, and I wish I had a note in it. I would love to hear more about this, but either way, leave me a comment down below. Say hi, you know, let me know that you're there. So anyway, I'd like to thank Josh. I'm not going to say his last name, but you know, if you're watching, you'll know who you are. So thank you very much for sending me Command & Conquer for the N64. Now this is really awesome. I used to play this a lot back on PlayStation. I've never played it on here, and with just getting my system back, I've been on this kick playing a lot of Nintendo 64 lately. So I'm very excited to be throwing this one in there and check it out. A lot of my time right now has been spent playing Tetrisphere. That's some absolute nostalgia right there. That's the game that I played the most. Maybe even more than we played the Mario parties, but I don't know. But Tetrisphere on this console with this controller, I mean, I am really back, you know, 15 years ago. So anyway, yes, thanks again, Josh. I really appreciate that. Okay, so I went to Lansing for my doctor's appointment last week. And a few days ago, 3 days ago. And I picked up some stuff at a couple different stores. So, first one I found at a St. Vincent de Paul. It's a thrift store that I never go to. It's on a different section of Lansing that I don't end up in. But anyway, I stopped over there and I found a GameCube game I didn't have. It's NHL Hits Pro. That was $2. It is missing the manual, but the game is in good shape. Always happy to pick up one I don't have. And then, let's see, at a really horrible resale shop on the way there. I always stop just to laugh at their prices, and they're really mean people. But sometimes I'll find a game I don't have, and I got a copy of NFL Street 2. This was $5, and it is complete, and it's in great shape. I didn't have either one of the NFL Streets, and I'm very happy to get this. This is a fun game. And most of the times, I caught them slipping on that, because most times that would be a $15 game in their eyes. So, let's see, I stopped over at Video Game Cave, and Brian hooked up some good prices again. So, thank you, Brian. I picked up a copy of Pinbot. I already have this. This is actually a label upgrade for me, which is nice. But he had it marked for $4. I was going to pick it up, when I was there doing that big trade last week, but I ended up leaving it and regretting it later. But I wanted it because it has the manual. And the manual's in mint condition. It's perfect. But $4 for it, and I mean the whole thing is just mint. So that was a no-brainer. I should have picked it up last week. But anyway, so I now have an extra copy of Pinbot. And then I picked up one more thing there. It's an addition to the GameCube collection. Something else that I haven't seen before. I think I heard about it on eBay or something, but I never came across one that I could get. So for $5, he had $5 marked on it, I got a copy of the Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3 preview disc. And that's the not for sale edition. And I don't know if it came with a manual, but it even says right there on the disc, preview disc, not for resale. And that's a neat little addition to my GameCube collection, coming across something like this that I hadn't seen before. So there was that. Let's see, I picked up another stack of 3 games at another video game store over there that I hit sometimes, but I showed up there last week and they moved. No idea where they went. Well, I found out Tuesday when I went, so I hit up their other place, which is actually closer to where I go in Lansing, which is great. And I picked up 3 titles that I needed at really good prices. I got a copy of MX Superfly for the GameCube, and that is complete, and that was marked for $2.99. They're really good on their cheapy games. I mean, they mark them pretty fairly. Now, if it's a high-end game, you're gonna pay a premium. I mean, like their $20 games are $30, but their $5 games are $2 and $3. It's really weird. So I mean, they're definitely a place that I like to go to for the cheap stuff. That, and you can't use any store credit on any of the higher end items. None of them. So I mean, it dissuades people from bringing in 50 PS2 sports games and buying a Mario Party or something. Anyway, I got one that I don't see very often, and I wanted to pick up, and I found it for $6, and that's Kid Clown and Crazy Chase for the Super Nintendo. Really nice label, very clean. Very happy to find that. And then I've been wanting this game, and I see it everywhere for $5, and I feel that that's too much of a price. And then the last place I found it, I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are if you're watching this, and it was $10, and I'm like, dude, no. He's like, hey, it is what it is. So for $1.99, there you go, I got my copy of Black Bass. Been really wanting to hunt down another copy of this, but I've been turning it down at $5, and I sure wasn't going to pay the $10 that my friend wanted. I got one for $2, so I'm done complaining on that one. Okay, one last spot that I went to over there, and that was, well, no, I'm going to get to that last. I'm going to get to that spot last because that's the last of the stuff that I have. And I know I'll spend a little longer talking on that. Okay, so I went over to GameStop. I had a $15 credit based on rewards built up. So I ended up picking up a copy of the original label for, well, the whole game, but with the original label for Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. They wanted $15.74. I walked out of there for, what was it? $2.37. So not too shabby. I was waiting on something to catch my eye, and they had 2 copies of it with the Nintendo Selects label and one without, so I grabbed it. Okay, now I'll get to the last one. I was at a pawn shop that I used to frequent when I was in Lansing, and I stopped going there a long time ago because a little bit of a drive, and they're not very nice people. But they stopped carrying any retro games, which kind of sucks. But they had DS titles that were 3 for $10. So they had a whole stack of them. They had probably 5 or 6 Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box. And I should probably pick up all those and, put them on eBay for $10 a piece and triple my money, but I don't know, I don't really want to screw with it. It'd almost be worth picking up most all their stock. But anyway, I found 3 games over there, figured it was worth my $10. I got this one because Sarah's been really enjoying the Touchmaster series, and I hadn't played this one before, and that is Touchmaster Connect. I know it's not a very pricey game at all. It's probably worth $4 or so, $3-4, but she's been having a lot of fun with it. And then I picked up one that I've heard of a few times and told myself that I want to pick it up if I found it out in the wild. And I'm happy to have Super Dodgeball Brawlers. So from what I hear, it's kind of like Super Dodgeball meets, what is it, River City Ransom. So, I mean, it's kind of a pricier game, but I'm happy to get it for so cheap. And then this one right here, oh my god, I need to explain about this game. Okay, I will say this. You can probably see it right there. See, right there. There you go. Atlus. That caught my eye. You know, 3 for $10 on an Atlus title. I'm going to pick it up, of course. But then I saw the title and my interest was piqued. And this one is called Master of the Monster Lair. Can't really see it. Not really. My camera's really garbage. It's not doing very good lately. Okay, but anyway, Master of the Monster Lair. This is a game that I popped it in my 3DS a couple days ago, and I've logged probably 14 hours or so onto it. It's been incredible. If you are a fan of turn-based role-playing games along the lines of Dragon Warrior, you know, the original Dragon Warrior, then this is definitely a game that you gotta get. If you're a fan of Atlus titles, this one's probably a game you gotta get. And it's really pretty cheap. I found that on eBay these things are going for like $8, $10, $12, depending on if you want it complete or whatever. Go pick it up, or at least check out the gameplay. Somewhere there's got to be a gameplay of it. Check it out, because this thing to me is just really incredible. It's exactly what I was looking for quite a while, as far as like a dungeon crawler turn-based role-playing game. Now, you don't go off, you know, wandering the open world and stuff looking for, you know, monsters to fight. It does have all the standard role-playing, leveling up your weapons, your armor, all that kind of stuff. You know, making sure you got the higher level items. And I don't know, it's set in just one little town. All you have is, I'm explaining this because this thing is really cool. All you have is a few different shops. You have a magic shop that you can buy magic from and magic items. And then you have an item shop where you can buy and sell weapons. Mainly it's only there to sell the items that you looted from the monsters. And it has your little house, the mayor's house, a little stand to buy food for your cooking. That's how you level up and everything. But then also it has a furniture store. Now this furniture store is where you buy rooms. And you need these different rooms as you're building your dungeon. You build your own dungeon, and you start off on the first floor, and you have to dig your way through and strategically place these rooms. Now what you're doing is essentially dictating where the monsters are going to be when you come back in there. So you got to fill certain requirements in there as you're going through there and defeating all the monsters in a standard turn-based, you know, system. And it's really quick to learn, you know, what monsters are going to do what to you and what works best against them, at least for now. And when you fulfill a certain amount of requirements, then a boss appears, you fight the boss, and they have a little storyline behind it, so it's pretty decent. But once you beat the boss, a hole opens up, you go down to the second floor, do the same thing all over again, build your maze of rooms and walkways, and then fulfill your certain requirements. And right now I'm about halfway done with the the fourth floor, and I don't know how many floors that you can go to, but based on how much like the hit points you receive back from your potions and stuff, then I'm believing that you can probably go at least to the 10th floor, because it's going to be quite a while before I get to some of these levels of hit points. So anyway, I think I'm about done rambling on about this game. But once again, Master of the Monster Lair, Atlus. That's really all I gotta say. Go buy it. Go get it. It's definitely going to be worth checking out, especially as cheap as it is right now. And like I said, if you have any love for turn-based role-playing games, the old style, like the 8-bit style, then definitely go check it out. And maybe you'll have as much enjoyment with it as I do. So I had never heard of it before, and I just wanted to, give a little introduction to it to people that I know are into this kind of stuff, and definitely into Atlus. This was a home run game. I don't have any complaints about it. I'm definitely getting my money's worth. So anyway, yeah, looking around, that is all that I have. That's all that I got this week. My main reason that I wanted to do this was so I could show off the system that I got back from Haylee. So once again, thank you very much, baby. I appreciate it. And if you get a chance to watch this video, you better leave your dad a comment down below. I appreciate that. So other than that, yeah, I'm just happy this video turned out. Like I said, this is my 3rd time filming it, and my camera is really doing bad, so I almost just gave up, said screw it, and I don't want to do that. I'm having too much fun showing my stuff off. So anyway, thanks for checking this out. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't before, subscribe. And go check out my channel that I got linked below, my 100 sub contest. That's still going. I'm still taking entries for that. Let me know in the comments over there that you want to be entered in the contest. And yeah, I got what is it, a week and a half, something like that, left on there. I don't know. I'm doing the drawing on the 1st, so you guys will all hear about it some more, I'm sure. I'll have another video before that. So thanks again for checking this out, and thanks for listening to me ramble on about this really awesome game. And I will talk to you guys soon. So see ya.